What's one of the hardest things you've ever had to do?
Probably say no. One thing I learned though, and this is something I teach my kids this, if you can't say no and you can't find value in your no, then your yes means nothing. When you say no, it's not I gotta convince you that no is the right answer. It's no's no. You know, whether you
There's
think
power
it's
in
right,
no. What are 2 things that you have left on your bucket list that you haven't done yet?
I think for sure they involve my kids. Like I've been to so many amazing places in my life through music. And again, I look back at my mom. My grandfather was in the military, so you know he lived all over the world. And my mom grew up all over the world. She was born in Texas, but she grew up all over the world, high school, this school, whatever. She always would tell me about different parts of the world. That's why I always liked Indiana Jones, because he was going to these, like, you know, places that you read about in books. But and my mom, some of these places like Jerusalem, or just a bunch of far out places that are so far from Houston, Texas. You know,
It's a whole nother world.
yeah, it made me always want to go to these places. So now I get to go to these places through music. But at the same time, I want to bring my kids there.
Your bucket list is to take your kids to see the world.
So
100%.
anywhere I've been, it's almost like I haven't been there unless I took my kids. All over the country. They've been to every state in the country. But they don't remember because it was when they were 5 years old.
They couldn't appreciate it.
Yeah, now that my son's in college, it's like, okay, he's like, I want to go to New York. I've never been to New York. I'm like, man, you've been in New York
You were
like 10
5.
times.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I don't know. I've never been to New York since now that I'm a grown up.